Oh, let me, I think
rolling.
I could go widescreen here.
I want to say go
Oh,
Maple
that's
Leafs,
better.
but
There we
I'm
go.
going go Knights. I need Knights to win.
Yeah, I was with
So
some
mad.
friends in my Discord server, and we were watching it.
Oh, Dawson's Creek. You're funny, Michael. And Michael, did you look at War by one shot? He wants. He
Oh, we're
wants.
live. Okay.
Oh, we're live.
Hey guys, I'm Kate. That's Dawson, and that's James. And happy
Hello,
Wednesday.
everybody.
Yep. Guys, give Michael praise. He wants to listen to Guar.
Hello, Michael and Gringo.
He wants to listen to Guar, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you have, let me know what you think of it. I want to know.
I don't even know this band Guar.
That's a beautiful view. Wow, that's a view.
I don't know. What's this band Guar about? What kind of music is it?
Yeah, they're metal band, but they wear really out of this world characters. When I mean out of this world, their stage antics, their costumes. Yeah.
Have you heard of Slipknot?
Huh? Yes, I've heard of Slipknot. Yes,
they're kind of like that,
but louder.
Okay.
They're probably more bolder, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob, what's up, my man?
They're fun band, don't get me wrong. It's just like, I'm like, well, Michael, I hope you learn something from them. Let's put it that way. Let's just put it that way. They're a good band. They're fun. I like them. All right, so we're rolling. Y'all know Dawson's name. I don't know. We're sharing that #1 status. Captain Kirk. I know we're sharing that #1 status. I'm sorry, we're sharing that one.
You say Captain Kirk, Michael? I say Mr. Spock.
Put that out. Captain Kirk. You know, it's funny because Michael, on your stream, you were asking me how you pronounce Guar. You didn't. Obviously, you can't hear me, but I'm going Guar. Just going like Guar. He couldn't hear me, but I was going like Guar. It was just funny. I'm like, it's. So I just had to type out while I was saying it, but I'm very intrigued that you're interested in that. That's something I didn't see coming or happening, Michael, at all.
Yep, I think he'll like it.
I hope so. You know, I know somebody recommended Guar's documentary to me, so I need to check that out. What the person in the chat said, that was very inspiring, so I need to check that out. I know I wrote a story on it for work. Anyway, James, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, done babbling. All right, James.
Okay.
Right, I'm a babbler. Carry on.
Hello, everyone. We're back for another review today, and I got 2 reviews, actually.
Yeah, you do. Well, I want to hear all about it.
Saturday, I finally listened to last week's Fab Forum on demand. It took a while for it to get up. It was only up on Thursday night. I'm like, now you put it up? So I said, I'll wait. So I waited till Saturday morning and listened to it. And there was a lot of people talking about how they became Beatles fans and they were requesting songs. And one girl came on. She was only 16 years old. And she said to the boy, I just got my driver's license. And I'd like to hear the song Drive My Car. I thought that was so cute, you know, hearing that, her wanting to hear that song, just getting her driver's license. And you know what? Some of them are so cute when they come on, the younger ones. Some as young as 5 years old have called in and becoming Beatles fans at such an early age. I love to see that. You know, at least they're not getting into all the garbage music. You know, they're getting into something that's really good and important to have in their lives. So I really look forward to the Fab Forum every week because I love hearing the Beatles stories. It's like I'm going to Beatles school, and I learn something new every week. And now on from my movie review, I finally got around to watching it again. I haven't seen it in a long time, and I have to say the picture quality looks 100 times better than I've ever seen it in 1080p. And I'm talking about 1985's The Breakfast Club. This movie is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high school students who have to spend a Saturday detention in the library. And they're all like misfits, and they yell at each other, and say nasty things to each other. But then after a while in the film, they bond with each other and they open up, and it's just like it's like you're meeting the best friends of your life in this film. And it brought me back to my high school days and growing up and going to school myself. And you know what? A lot of people, even to this day, can relate to this film. What being a teenager is like, except they're all in their early 20s. Well, except for Molly Ringwald, she was only 16 at the time, and she just came fresh after her movie of 16 Candles the year before in 1984, which is also a John Hughes film. And this movie just watching it just gave me goosebumps. I felt like I was in high school again. And Emilio Estevez is great. Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, Anthony Michael Hall, Molly Ringwald, great actors. And you know they're young. Oh, Kate, why are you big? And I just love this film. And so the special features on here are a 12-part documentary, which is very short. And I watched it, and it gives you in depth to each of the characters, and they talk about like their different characters that they played in the film, and it talks about how they put it all together. It was just beautiful. And then there's a trivia track that you can play with the movie. I still have to watch that with a trivia track. And then there's the audio commentary by Anthony Michael Hall and Judd Nelson, which
I like it.
to hear. I think that'll be really cool to hear their audio commentary as you watch the film. But you won't hear the dialogue of the film. You'll just hear them talking and how they experienced it and everything. That should be really cool to hear. And I'm really glad I watched this film again, and now that I own it. So if you have not seen The Breakfast Club, go out to your local store or Amazon and get yourself a copy, because you will not be disappointed.
Come on.
And as they say in the film, don't you forget about me. I'll be alone dancing, and you know it, baby. So, The Breakfast Club, people. And now back to our regular scheduled program. Ding! I remember this time. Ding! Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, we got this time. Yeah. All right, James, make yourself small.
Oh, yeah, I can do that too.
Dawson, what do you have going on, my friend?
Can I ask you, how was the soundtrack to that film? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I did immensely. Oh yeah, like the scene where they're smoking marijuana, and Emilio Estevez takes it and he's taking off his shirt. He's like, yeah, and he's dancing around, doing flips and dancing around the top of the library. I love that scene. Then when the three boys put on the records and they're like going like this across the room like this together, that was classic. And Molly Ringwald and Ali Sheedy were dancing. That that's just a classic movie. Oh, I just love it.
Yeah.
And the principal, man, that guy is so good.
He was in a couple of like teen movies, wasn't he? Because I could have sworn I saw that principal in one of the teen movies.
They don't show him on here, but he was also in Trading Places.
Yeah, I seen him in a couple other movies, but I know he was in one of those another teen movie where they did like recreate a skit from The Breakfast Club, and he appeared as the principal. I remember that.
He's probably still in teen movies.
It's funny. I'm like, hey, look, whoa, blast from the past. Huh. Well, don't take him off. You can put us in timeout. Don't take him off.
Yeah.
So what's new with you, Dawson?
Oh, did you ask me something?
Yeah. What's new with you?
Oh, what's that question?
What's new with you?
What's new? Oh, yes. This is why I put the #1 Eric Singer fan, because I had.
Give me that number.
Because okay, it could be number 762.
No.
I got Gene Simmons tickets for next Thursday.
Oh.
Where
at the OLG stage, a big theater show. So
yeah, I know that Gene started his tour. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of my buddies were gonna go, and we're gonna go see the Demon.
Nice.
You gotta let me know how that goes. He canceled
What?
Colorado, so I won't be able to make it. But
He
please
can't.
let me know.
He canceled the second half of his tour, but the first half, it's one of the last shows of the first half of the tour. So I got some tickets and I'm going.
Nice.
I want to hear all of that. I've seen footage from one of his previous shows. He sounds really good still. I mean, he was having fun. I mean, he was just up there in the street clothes, just having a great time. And that's what it should be about. And see Gene up there, I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hopefully I could wear the makeup and go full force. And
Oh yeah, boy, wear the makeup. I did in fact wear the makeup a couple of times back when I saw Kiss a couple times. Yeah, I did. It was a pain in the butt to take off in the McDonald's restroom. But it did. True story. We put our makeup on in the McDonald's restroom, and we took it off in the McDonald's restroom.
So they thought you were Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, pretty much. It was funny because this happened the first time we did this was in Cheyenne. Now, of all places, Kiss decided, that they're going to perform in Cheyenne, and I'm going, oh, hey, yeah, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Let's go. That's only like 54 minutes away from me. Let's go. And
you could listen to Shondi in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yeah, it's funny. I never thought of that. That's funny. And I was saying, as we left the bathroom in Kiss makeup, everybody in the drive-thru started at us. I was like, here we are in Kiss makeup, and people are literally, true story, honking at us, going, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Someone was yelling at us, going, yeah, that's what we're talking about. They weren't talking about chicken nuggets either, so
wow.
they're like, yeah.
Here,
where's my Happy Meal toy?
Have a free Big Mac.
Oh, it was hilarious. Even the workers saw us, and they're like, they're just as amused as everybody else. They're like, interesting.
Wouldn't it have been easier to put the Kiss makeup on at home?
We could, but it's an hour drive. You figure if we just do the makeup there, it'd be easier. Plus, it was really hot that day too, and it's just I would much rather have done it in the bathroom, to be honest with you. But it was good times. That crowd was good times, and Eric, I'm the number one fan. I'm gonna fight you over that. Eric's sounding good every time that I've seen Kiss. I mean, I think the closest I ever gotten to his drum kit was, when was the last time I even went to that? Not 2019, 2016. They're up in Cheyenne one last time in 2016. And I got nosebleed, so no, I'm in standing. And as I was walking, and I actually got to walk right past, because Cheyenne, it's like a big outdoor rodeo, so they have like movable stages and stuff. And so right on the movable stage was Eric Singer's beautiful drum kit. Yeah, I just walked. It was like straight up, then went this way, so I kind of went straight in, looked this way. I was just looking at it. That was a beautiful drum kit. I'm like, man, just going like, that's so much beautiful.
You know what I would have done? I would have thrown caution to the wind. I would have ran onto the stage, took a selfie with the drum kit, and ran off.
No, I couldn't risk that, buddy. Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
No, I have enough memories that I don't need a camera for, but seeing that drum kit in person, that was huge in my book. I mean, we had to go through the backstage area, and it was funny too, because another true story is as we were heading backstage, there's like a fenced area in Cheyenne. There's a fenced area, and there were like maybe 5, 6, or 7 security guards with walkie-talkies and like that, and they were watching us. They're going, like, and my friend, she stopped and went to peek behind the fence, and everybody's like crowding over like that. And I'm like, don't. Out. She goes, oh, and she wanted to see him, but I'm like, no, out. I'm like, out, no, out. I'm being the reasonable one. I'm like, out. I know they were near just based off the security, but man, my friend was giving me a heart attack. I'm like, That's like I didn't feel
Can you
like
hear
it.
me okay?
Huh?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
We can hear you. But yeah,
Hailing frequencies on. We'll start
frequencies
touching that
down.
for you.
But those were good concert times too. I mean, yeah, great concert times. But he's one heck of a drummer. I enjoyed watching him perform every time I went. He held his job very well, in my opinion. All right. So, anything else anybody wants to add? Or are we good to go?
I think we're good to go.
You good, Dawson?
Good to go.
All right. I'm like, yep.
In the words of Captain Picard, engage.
Well, we got some news here, which I'm a fan of. You guys know who Joe Perry is, right?
Yeah.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, the guitarist for Aerosmith. He and his Joe Perry project are going to be touring this year.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, Joe Perry project. And I love the Joe Perry project. I always loved Joe Perry as a solo artist as well. I got to see Aerosmith in 2014. Are you okay? You're dorking out. You're dorking out more than I am.
I am completely dorking out.
We got Joe Perry fan here. I like it. And just be able to watch. And just being able to watch Joe Perry perform in general in the band was phenomenal. I mean, his guitar riffs were just, they sound so much beautiful live, in my opinion. It's like the band opened up with "Back in the Saddle." No, I'm back in the saddle again. And it was magical because I heard Joe's riff going dun 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 dun, and next thing you know, I got blasted by riffs and steam and just. I'm just like, it was the coolest thing ever in my and just hearing those riffs gave me goosebumps, people. It gave me legit goosebumps on my arms. Legit goosebumps. I loved it. And I have never seen Joe Perry go on solo before. I have his, oh, come on, Caitlin, which album is it? How fast guitar will travel? Don't quote me on that. Let me look at how far guitar would travel. I think it's what I'll look it up after this. I have another one. I just can't remember. I have to look it up. Anyway, according to Consequence.net, and this is great because he has a killer lineup for this tour. Killer lineup. Brad Whitford is joining him. We have Black Crow singer Chris Robinson.
No.
This even gets better in my opinion. Stone Temple Pilot members Robert D-Low bass and Eric Kretz drums. So he's got STP members joining. Of course, he's gonna have his fellow bandmate Brad Whitford joining as well, and also keyboardist and Hollywood vampire Buck Johnson on keyboard. If you guys have never heard of Buck Johnson's keyboard playing, you're missing out. That I've seen him with like Hollywood Vampires. I've seen him with like in Aerosmith in general, or he even has his own solo band. He is good. So Joe has recruited top-notch people, and I love it. Aerosmith guitarist Joe Perry has put together an all-star band for a summer North America tour under the Joe Perry Project banner. Among the musicians who will be performing alongside Perry, like I said, it was Black Crowes singer Chris Robinson, Stone Temple Pilots members Robert D-Low bass, and Eric Kretz drums. The HC outing kicks off August 13th in Tampa, Florida, and runs through an August 23rd gig in Port Chester, New Jersey, including stops in Toronto, Boston, among other cities. An artist
tickets now
has begun today at 10 a.m. local time by using the code Sweet Emotion on Ticketmaster, with general on sale starting on Friday at 10 a.m. local time. In addition to the aforementioned musicians, yeah, it says right here that Joe Perry will have his bandmates Brad Whitford and Buck Johnson playing. And here's a quote. Well, it's time to let the music do the talking again, Perry stated. I'm really excited about the JPP lineup this year. Most of these guys played with me at the Roxy in LA at the debut event for my last solo album, Switzerland Manifesto, in January 2018. They're all busy as hell, but thankfully they're able to carve out some time for this run. He added, I'm not only lucky enough to have Brad Whitford on stage with me, but Chris Robinson of the Black Crowes, who's saying Fortunate One on Switzerland Manifesto. Robert DeLoe and Eric Kretz from Stone Temple Pilots. And Buck Johnson, who plays keys and sings with Aerosmith, the Hoyle Vampires, is also a solo artist in his own right. As far as the songs that Perry and company will play, the legendary guitarist reveals the set is going to include some of my favorite JPP cuts, STP, Black Crowes, and Brad will be hitting the arrow hits and some deep cuts. And then you never know. Gonna be a blast. If you ever been to one of my shows, you know the words garage band on steroids come to mind. See you there. I love Joe. He's awesome. He's cool.
Go to him, Kate.
I love Joe.
You gonna go see his show?
I think Dawson should go because he's in Toronto.
Yeah.
Kate, can you post the link in the chat for I would think maybe the general public chat with the news thing?
Oh, you mean general public or private?
Yeah, because this I guess I can copy it. Yeah, maybe if it's even in the back chat, I'll copy that because I can click the access code and then I could just make sure the spelling's right and I'll know where to find the thing. And
yeah, let me. I'm talking on my phone. Let me pull up the page on this. I'll copy and paste it for you. How about that?
Okay.
Right
now. Yeah.
But Joe Perry's back out there, and Steven Tyler's been making some news, though. I've been watching it. I heard, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm still trying to find it. Some news up, but people are saying that Steven Tyler has been added to the Black Sabbath show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it, but that's what I've been hearing. Nothing's been confirmed.
What I'd love to see, but I don't know if it ever would happen, I would love to see Steven Tyler with Liv sing a duet, father and daughter. That would be sweet.
Ooh,
I think
that'd be good.
I think it's not Liv. He has other daughters. I think it might be which daughter sings? One of them is the artist. Oh.
I think Liv
She might have changed her last name.
Liv would be cool to sing with him, Sweet Child of Mine.
Well, no, it's gotta be Aerosmith, without a doubt. But hang on, it's coming over. But I can't remember. I know one of his daughters is the artist, not Liv. I can't remember which one. It's driving me nuts. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. I'll put in the general chat. How about that? Anybody can click on it.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Duty. Oh, my screen's it's freezing up again. Give it a minute. There we go. Here we go. No, get back here. Sorry, guys, but anyway, yeah, I know one of the stars. I think one of the stars is the artist, like a singer. That I know.
Because last week, Steven Tyler and Joe Perry got together for the fundraiser for one of Steven Tyler's fundraisers. So they did do a live show last week. It might have been one song or a few songs. So it looks like Steven Tyler's been doing some one-offs.
Oh, that's cool. Where did Kate go?
I don't know.
We lost her. She must have pushed the wrong button or something. Yeah. So now it's oh, she just sent me something here. Okay.
Did you have a good Sunday there, James?
Yeah, I did. Everybody nerded out for Star Wars.
Oh, that's good.
I was kind of sad you weren't there. I was hoping you'd come up and talk Star Wars with us.
Yeah, I got my Flash, the Flash shirt on right now. But yeah, any other time, let me know, and we'll catch up on there.
Yeah, I figured you got kicked off for something, Kate. Yeah, because you just copied something and sent it to me. For the thing. Okay, let me copy and paste this into private chat here. All right, I hope Kate can get back up.
Check your messenger.
Did she send it to you?
No, she just said check your messenger.
Yeah, I got it.
Post it in the chat, please.
In the big chat?
Yeah.
I'll put in the main chat. All right. It's in the main chat. There you go. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Resale begins Wednesday, May 7th.
Ah.
Hey, that's today.
Yeah.
10 a.m. Okay, I better get on that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, a few days ago, I wrote a list of all the bands I've seen. I wrote, like, it's got to be 150 bands, 144 bands or something. And then I wrote, I think, like, 10 bands I want to see. And Joe Perry was on the list of the 10. Yeah, that's great. I'm very excited for that.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah, because you see some of these solo bands that come out, you're like, okay, it's just going to be the main guy, and then there's going to be like just some background hired guns or whatever. But yesterday, I found out who was going to be backing for Gene Simmons, and one of them was Brian Tichy, one of the great bass players. He's played for every band you can imagine. The drummer played for the Pink Floyd Experience and a couple other great bands. And then the guitar player, he played backup for Vince Neil, and he played backup for another great musician, Sebastian Bach. And I've listened to his stuff, and he's a great glam metal guitar player. He's got a great band behind him too. So now we got Joe Perry. He's got way overqualified musicians now. And we're looking forward to some great solo tours from different bands.
Nice. So why do they call it glam metal? What's the glam part?
Well, so when you got these bands that are doing solo tours, kind of like what's his name, DLR, David Lee Roth. You got like maybe Stephen Pearcy, and then you got Joe Perry's kind of got that glam thing going on. And then Gene Simmons has a glam aspect to it. So when I seen David Lee Roth solo open up for Kiss, it was David Lee Roth, which was totally amazing. But he had his background musicians with him. They were good musically. They played all the notes correctly, but they all wore black. They were just standing there in one spot. They were just wearing black, and they just didn't move around at all. They're just kind of like these hired guns on with them. But when you want to see a rock band, you want to see people like having fun and jumping around, and they don't have to have everything correctly. But it just seemed like it was just David Lee Roth and just 4 random guys.
Yeah, you want to have a good stage presence. You want to get the audience involved. That's what the backup players are supposed to do. They're supposed to get the crowd going, not just the main person who's singing.
So that's kind of what I meant like that. But also a lot of the glam artists, it's just you just see Vince Neil solo on tour. You'll see one guy solo on tour. But a lot of these bands now, they have these super great backup players, and I'm just so excited for these tours to happen. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Caitlin can get back on here.
Yeah, she's just rebooting her computer. Here she comes. She's back. See, because we're connected, I can see her backstage. And it says device is not connected. Uh-oh, she doesn't have camera problems. Okay, we're good. I see her. She's here.
Yeah, so it was great. Just yesterday, I got the call. My one of my relatives said, "Hey, I have a few Gene Simmons tickets. Do you want to go?" All right, I'm going.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. Why are we doing this? Okay, I don't. Where am I? There we are. There we are. Hey guys, sorry. I don't know. So that's cool what you're saying about the rock list, Dawson. That's cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely have Joe Perry on the list too, along with Like you're talking about solos, I got like Jimmy on there. I got Jeff Beck, definitely number one in my book. And Jeff Beck, and you got your Jimmy Page.
Yeah, Jimmy Page is on the list.
Oh, he should be on the list, and he should be. And guys, I apologize. I don't know what happened, but it's okay. I'm at peace with it. We're okay.
Yep, we're here now.
Yeah,
I was gonna change my name. I was gonna change my name to Eric Singer's super fan if I didn't do it. I was going to. I was gonna do it. It's like, yeah, I was like, oh, I'll play Eric Singer's super fan.
It would have been funny if you put Mrs. Toad's cookies fan.
No.
Michael would love that.
Those are not my cookies. Those are Michael's cookies.
No, I like when Michael said, hey, it's one of my first streams. I see all these different subjects in the chat. He said, hey, if you want to share your grandma's favorite zucchini recipe, then hey, put that in there too. We're all gonna just share all of our recipes and everything. Wait, hold on a sec. Wait, what's the thing called? Cookies? What's it called again?
Mrs. Toad's cookies.
Okay, I got it right here.
Ah,
I got Mrs. Toad's cookies. Thank you very much.
well, I got those cookies from Tim Hortons. That's from Tim Hortons. I've had those cookies. They're really good.
Let me see if I can take a bite out of the cookie. I wonder if it's edible.
That's funny. Oh,
Mrs. Toad's cookies. Okay, Michael, leave me a check in the mail for this Caitlin Stoddard's episode was brought to you by cookies. Ding, and that's the end of this wonderful advertisement. Ding,
yes. Ding.
Oh my God.
So where were we?
Oh gee. That is so funny. Oh Lord. I didn't realize you had like a big box. I'm like, where did you even get that?
Well, Michael shipped it to me on Amazon.
That's hilarious. I didn't realize you had cookies that big. I'm like, or that box that big. I'm like, huh. All right. So before we go, if anybody watched before we continue on, if anybody watched the Kentucky Derby, Render Judgment did not win. He was down the list. But so the funny thing about the whole thing was that we all made bets during the day, and I told James this. I think I did. I don't remember. Sorry, James. And so I have 2 back-to-back wins. It was the number 7. The first win, my family was like, "Oh, Caitlin just won." The second win, everybody just looked at me like I tooted or something. They were like, they're just like, they couldn't believe it. I won twice back to back. Then the big race, the Grand Poobah race, I have 3 numbers, 1, 12, and 18. 18, I know what I want. And the horse number, 18 won. So,
Wow.
yeah, I mean, Kentucky Derby. I loved it. I won't play again. I can see why. Oh. There are a lot of that's. Oh Lord.
Hmm.
Oh Lord. I can see why people would lose a lot of money betting on horse racing, though. I'm like, yeah, that's. But a lot of people chose that horse, but Sandman, to win, but he didn't win. But I saw a picture of James Hetfield visiting the horse.
Oh
He
wow,
actually was Sandman, the horse. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. But no, but it's funny because 18 was also my seat number for the flight home from Vegas, so that was funny. I mean, I saw the 18. I kind of just knew I might have a little advantage. I'm like, So, but it was cool. All right, so next up, punk legend Brian James, who was granted his dying wish to be buried at sea. So, let's see here. The legendary punk guitarist Brian James, co-founder of the influential band The Damned, has been laid to rest in a unique burial at sea, fulfilling his final wish as outlined in his will. Known for his pioneering role in the punk music movement, James passed away at the age of 70 on March 6th last month, with a career that spanned 6 decades. His passing prompted a private ceremony on April 28th, where he was buried at the seafloor off the coast of New Haven in East Sussex, England. His widow, Nina, son Charlie, and daughter-in-law, Alicia, and 9 close friends gathered for the emotional event, taking a 3-hour boat trip from Eastbourne, which was followed by a memorial service at a church near his home in Brighton. Brian James's impact on the punk music scene was monumental, as he played a significant role in shaping genre's early stages. The Damned debut single, New Rose, released in 1976, was the first of its kind from a British punk band, setting a path for the music industry. The band's first 2 albums, Damned, and Music for Pleasure, were largely penned by James, with the raw energy and defiance of punk that resonate with a generation. Aside from his work with the Damned, James also co-founded the Lords of the New Church, a band that continued to influence the rock genre with hits like Open Your Eyes and Dance With Me. James's desire for a burial at sea highlights his enduring connection to the spirit of punk, which he carried throughout his life and in his afterlife wishes. The choices reflects his individual commitment to breaking conventional norms, a theme central to the ethos of punk music. The burial approved with a certificate from the Marine Management Organization was atypical but fulfilled. James's long-standing wish to sleep with the fishes, as one source noted. The act of laying rest aligned perfectly with lifelong narrative of authenticity and rebellion against mainstream conventions. So there you go, guys. So he got his wishes to be buried at sea.
Ah.
Just wanted to share that. I thought that was kind of cool. The impact of Brian Jones on the punk music scene continues to be celebrated, particularly through performances like the 2022 reunion with the original members of The Damned. His contributions have transcended in music, finding their way into film, television, soundtracks, thereby influencing various aspects of cultural media. As fans and friends remember him fondly, his death has sparked tributes from former bandmates like Raymond Captain Sensible Burns, who acknowledged James as the driving force behind the Damned's creation, cementing their place in music history. I just want to bring that up. I thought that was really cool that he finally got to lay to rest where he wanted to be. I mean, it does make sense too. I think, I think maybe he just wanted to be more free. I mean, be in the ocean would definitely do that. Swim with the fishes. I mean, it is beautiful down there. Nice with sharks and all that. But
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Funny. Funny. Yeah, but it was good. And the Damned, man, that was a good band too, in my opinion. I mean, punk rock. Just like they formed.
Yeah, a couple of their songs I heard they were really good. And Freedom, yeah, that's one of the ethos, the values of punk rock. It's yeah, thank you for sharing that. His legacy will continue on.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think, James?
Yeah, I like that. So they put his coffin underwater?
I think it's more ashes, I would think.
Oh.
Do you think? I think it would be more ashes.
No, they can put a coffin underwater. They have a special coffin for that. When they bury seamen at sea, they can do that.
I guess. I don't know, but I'm just glad, like, I never would fall through with that part, but I'm just really glad that his wish got more fulfilled. So I'm hoping the family and the band members and fans can finally be at peace with that.
I'm sure they will be.
Hopefully it'll bring some solace, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's why I hope it did. But, yeah. But I think that's just a really cool thing. And the Damned are a good band. They were a good band. I think I did write about that reunion they did back in 2022, I think. I know I got called up to write something about that before his death. So I know that. I think that's what I wrote about. But it's cool. It's sad though. It's like, it's like one of the biggest punk bands ever, and one of the members died. And it's just sad to hear, but at the same time, it's beautiful to hear as well.
Oh,
well, he made it to 70. That's a long time for a punk musician living that lifestyle. The Damned were a big influence. Again, early punk, but I mean, many interviews with Lemmy Kilmister, he mentioned touring with the Damned, being influenced by the Damned, and incorporating some of their music into theirs. I think Green Day was influenced by the Damned, and a few other bands of that caliber were influenced by this underrated band.
I agree. No, I think they were definitely they have influenced a lot of people. I could see like the Damned and Green Day for sure, without doubt. I mean, there's some songs where now that I think about it, I could feel that. And I don't know what to say really. I know that they were just a very inspirational band, and it's just sad to see people partying this world, I shall say. But 70 years old is a blessing, people. That's a blessing. Yeah. I mean, look at Mick Jagger. I mean, he's above that, but that's a blessing because he's still out there performing, and and Alice Cooper.
And he can still do the duck walk like it's nobody's business.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just like whatever he uses for energy. I like to have some of that, please. It's like
sometimes Keith is on stage and he's in the Twilight Zone. I remember I watched a documentary by Martin Scorsese on Shine a Light about the Stones, and Dawson, you're going to laugh at this. They were playing a song, okay? And at the end, Keith is like this with his guitar.
Yeah.
Just like that. Just staring. I'm like, Keith, the song is over. Hello. What century are you in?
Oh, I think Keith Richards is good.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, he was a little out to lunch in that scene. I forget what song they had done.
But I think it's great that these older rock stars, they're still around, and that's a blessing, without doubt, because it gives other people a chance to hear them.
So last week I talked to one of the best guitar players in punk of all time. He played for Black Flag on the Damaged album.
Oh, snap.
I can't think of his Des Cordina. I chatted with him online. He was on the Stone Films NYC. I talked to Drew many times, but I asked him. I said, "Hey, what's on your record player right now? What are you listening to?" And he said, I love that Dawson guy. He's a cool guy. I know what he's listening to. I forget what he said, but it's all on there. But I'm like, just blew my mind. I really just talked to one of the greatest guitar players in punk of all time just last week. So I want to bring you guys that little
That is so cool, man.
nugget there.
Congratulations. That's huge.
Yeah.
Plus, he said he likes you. I'm like, hey, that's a heck of a compliment.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a compliment. I'm like, yeah.
I'm still processing that. Yeah. So when I go back to playing some more guitar, I'm going to play a little bit for Des.
No, I don't see why not. That's cool, though. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I know. I probably would have fallen over in excitement if that happened.
I was jumping up and down. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm going this way in my chair. No. Well, that's cool, though. I'm happy for you. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So every day you get recognized by your favorite artist or guitarist. It's not every day that happens. So that's always a blessing and given opportunity.
To me, it's like every month.
Every month?
I'm just so lucky. It feels like it. You just have to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, that's true. It's right place, right time. All right, next up, we got the best ballad by 11 Big Prog Rock Bands. Zeb, I need your knowledge. You're a prog rock. Guys, I need your knowledge. See if anybody knows any of these. I bet you. Oh, I'm looking at the list right now. I'm betting you might know some. Some, not all, but some. Oh,
he says, let's
ready.
go.
Let's go. Okay,
I'm going to know all of them.
Oh, Lord. Oh, mercy. All right, here we go. Number 1 is Genesis. Entangled. Anybody know that one? It's
not really a ballad.
Genesis, but I don't know that song, I think.
It's Peter Gabriel. So when frontman and flutist Peter Gabriel left Genesis following 1974's The Lamb Lies Down Broadway, many fans wonder how well the remaining quartet.
He got it.
Good job. Boy, he's on it. Gee whiz, that was quick. Woo!
Oh, we have to name the album?
Yeah, well.
Name the band?
Trick of the Tail. Wow. Okay. How about this one? Great song, written by Steve Hackett and Tony Banks, Entangled. Really? The more you know, I love it. All right. How about Marlion? Marlion. Marlion Neverland. I don't think I've ever heard this one.
I have no clue.
This is 2024's. You know this one? Zeb Marlion. Marlion. I don't know.
This does not ring a bell with me. I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell with me
Nope.
either. Nope. That's okay. Somewhere out there knows. Somebody always knows. How about Spock's
Marillion. Oh, Zeb knows Marillion.
Oh, Zeb knows.
Everyone have heard their song Kaylee.
Kaylee, 1985. Interesting. Okay, mister. How about this, guys? Spock's beard. She is everything.
Nope.
I think I've heard.
Doesn't ring a bell. Nope, not this one either. I don't get it.
Early 2000s, Spock's beard story was eerily similar to Genesis, in that former drummer Nick DiVirgilio took over lead vocal duties following the departure of frontman Neil Morris. Interesting.
Spock's beard, prog rock from the 90s.
Yeah, he's crushing it. Influenced by Gentle Giant and Genesis. Yeah, that's what it says. That's what it says here on the. Yeah, he's crushing it, people. Look out. Somebody should know this one. King Crimson Epitaph? Epitaph?
Epitaph.
Epitaph.
I think that's their second album off of their second one.
Second one says
I know the band, but I wouldn't know what the album would be because I don't really listen to their music.
1969,
So
in the court of the Crimson King, multiple times already, their best non-epic song and their best song, period. Nevertheless, we remiss not to show it love. King Crimson, yeah, it's from the court of the. Whew! Wow, Zeb's on the.
yeah,
He knows his prog rock. See, I know some, but not all, and this is why I like Zeb too. And there are other people I can think of that know a lot about prog rock, and I'm like, oh, great album. It shaped an entire genre known as progressive rock. Okay, how about Rush? The Garden.
Ooh.
Closer,
I know Rush.
Rush fans rightfully love Closer to the Heart, or Losing It in Tears. Instead, there's something even more special about the seemingly self-aware farewell of The Garden, which concludes Rush's flaw in 2022's Clockwork Angels, that puts it ahead of the rest. From start to finish, it has the uplifting and chilling upsetting with triumphant strings, tender pianos, nostalgic guitar strums, and appreciated verses of Geddy Lee juxtaposed by unsettling instrumentation and anxious singing during the chorus. Rush, the Guard, probably a newish song, I'm guessing. Snakes and Arrows. Bing!
Mm-hmm.
Ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, where's Michael? Yes. You and I. I think I've heard that one. Guess heard that one. We don't know who Yes is. It's just Dean. What's
Wow, he's on a roll. Look at this again.
Good gosh.
Dang.
Good golly almighty, he's on fire.
Good golly Miss Molly.
No, you're rolling. It's known for its art. So John Anderson is known. Yes, and You and I from Close to the Edge, 1972. Good reading.
The year my sister was born. Whoa. What is that?
It's an alien.
Alien?
That's not like a reverb or something.
Oh my gosh, Dawson. Oh, he's just dorking out over here from Joe Perry. Dorking out over here. Oh my gosh, you're too funny. Too funny.
But
An album everyone should own. You should, I know I haven't. So yeah, you got Kansas Dust in the Wind. Okay. And yes, don't do it. Don't
Leftover Chur. That's from Leftover Chur.
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah.
Okay,
we're moving on. We're moving on now. How about Pink Floyd? Wish You Were Here.
Wish You Were Here album.
Yep.
With the guy.
Self-titled.
Yeah, that's a good one. Wish You Were Here. I like the guitar on that. I really do like the acoustic guitar playing on that song. It's good.
1975.
1975. Zeb. Here we go. Just Grow Tall. Fire at Midnight. Flute rock. Flute rock, people. It's flute rock.
Storm Watcher.
Storm Watcher. Zeb, we need your opinion. This might be a shocking pick given how many songs from the Wood 1977.
Okay.
Easy. For you. For you.
You're killing it, Zeb. You're killing it all. You're getting everyone right.
Easy for you. Yeah, it's all right.
He probably has all these albums in his collection. I wouldn't be surprised.
Where's Jorgen? I'd like to see him with this. The Pineapple
Yeah,
Thief.
I'm sure Jorgen will be here soon.
The Pineapple Thief. Well, I don't know how to make hard. It's as hard as it is, my friend.
Oh, Zeb says make it harder.
Okay, fine. The Pineapple Thief, Barely Breathing, and yes, it's a band. Like Dustin and Wind, the magic lies in the straightforwardness and lack of proggy embellishments with verses and rising choruses complemented by radiantly gloomy acoustic guitar. Yeah. Okay, so it's like that.
I was
Very
right.
good.
He does own all these albums. I said, I bet he does. And you said, I do, James. I'm like, oh my God. Pineapple Thief's
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. How about this one? No, last one. Okay, let's see. Let's go back up here. I need to try. Okay, Anathema, Internal Landscapes. Anathema. Yeah, Anathema.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. I'm surprised I even got it right.
I do not know.
Bueller?
Zeb. Their early death doom / goth metal phase, pretty much. That'll probably be it. But broken by an no, that's not it. Disbanded English outfit Anathema represent angst with distinctive moodiness. However, they improved upon their abilities when they moved into the alternative rock toward the end of the 1990s, and eventually perfected them when they became masters of art / prog rock in the 2000s and 2010s. The 21st century era was led by the gorgeous duality of singers Vincent Cavanagh, I guess, and Lee Douglas, whose voices blended exquisitely on top of transcendental arrangements to yield some of the best ballads of the last 25 years. Not my kind of music. Fair enough.
All right, see you later, Bob.
So
Thanks for being here.
I see that. Here's the thing. I didn't know there was like a metal prog goth band. I didn't know that. That wasn't even on the list of metal genres. That's on that track. I'll have to look that one up later. Yeah, but Zeb, I think okay, let's try this one. Best album by 11 Huge prog rock. So now we're just going straight to prog rock. So I'm pretty sure before we go, I'm gonna say I think Zeb will pretty much clear this list. I bet you already have these albums too. So we'll see if you do. That's like picking his mind. All right. Yeah, first up is Genesis. You can let's see here. Ads. There we go. Genesis. Let's see here. Foxtrot, 1972. That's a good album. Selling England by the pound. That's the Lamb by Sound. Yet the former is a bit less very consistent. I know what I like in your wardrobe. It's also kind of a filler in that. It's definitely the of what made Gabriel era Genesis so uniquely regal and
whoa, reverb again.
Everything Genesis did 1970 through 1980 is classic. I will admit, you know, Genesis was definitely stronger during those periods for sure, without a doubt. Yes, close to the edge, 1972. The Gates of Delirium, which starts 1974's Relayer, is Yes's best epic song.
All right, I'll put the link for you again. Hold on.
Yeah, well, yeah, it happens. We'll send you a link, my friend. But close. So this album outshines the album that every other one Yes did by a hair or two.
There you go.
Jethro Tull, that's a good call. There you are. Yeah, just go ahead and click it when you're ready. Jethro Tull.
Oh, you did. I saw that.
I know. It's like you guys are just like, I don't know, on it. So you got
yeah. I didn't know Zeb had copied it.
Jethro Tull, A Passion Play, 1973. That's a good album. I do like that one. You like Jeff Tall, James?
Yeah. I should listen to more of his music.
You should. Oh, here's
There
a good
he
one.
is. He's back.
You pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, I just got abducted by aliens, but I'm back now.
Yeah, alleged aliens. Okay. Aliens. That's okay. Those aliens. I mean, James, that'll explain the Bon Jovi record issue. The aliens, floated the Bon Jovi album off the shelf into my bag, and allegedly put my debit card in my hand and allegedly pressed the pin without my consent. They froze my mind. I didn't know what was going on. I just walked out Bon Jovi. Who knew aliens could be so creative?
I don't know about that, Kate. I still don't believe that. I think
this is Bon Jovi.
You knew,
right there, boom,
Kate. You knew when you saw the album, you wanted it.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's weird.
I know I'm right.
No, I mean, I'll mind my own business, and what happens? A record just jumps in my bag. Just jumps in my bag. I don't know how.
And did you start saying it's no fun being an illegal alien?
Good one.
So you got the Mars Volta, Francis in the Mute, 2005. That is a good band. I like the Mars Volta. I think I've before a couple times. King Crimson, in the Court of the Crimson King. I like that one.
That's in the Hall of Mountain King. You got that quote wrong on the wall. Said it should say like Captain Picard says, "Make it so."
Make it matter.
Yeah, make it so.
Yeah, I like that. Then you got the Flower Kings, Space Revolver, 2000. That's a 25-year-old album. Jeez.
Oh, so that says Francis the Mule.
Francis the Mule. The Mute.
Oh,
Rush.
the Mute. Okay, I thought it said Mule.
I know, like Mule.
I mistake the T for an L.
Rush, Moving Pictures, 1981. Then, of course, we got Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, 1973.
Great album. Classic.
Very.
With my favorite song on there, Us and Them and the Great Gig in the Sky.
That's Edvard Craig Hall of Mountain King.
Grieg, yeah. That's what I was doing just before that. That's in the Hall of Mountain King.
Marlian, Misplaced Childhood, 1985, Misplaced Childhood. Then you got Spot Spirit Snow, 2002. And you got Coheed and Cabrera. They're prog. Good Apollo.
Oh, Coheed and Cambria.
Huh?
Coheed and Cambria?
Yeah, Coheed. Yeah, Cambria. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I seen them. They're technically prog. Yeah.
Are they? I always thought they were more like rock. This is what I thought.
I think they're probably more like grunge or maybe even alternative rock. But
rock, maybe.
I'd probably say more on the progressive side.
Yeah, I know. I've written stories about them for work, so I'm familiar with them. Got some sad news going on, people. I just got it reported. Hang on. Oh, get back here. Three Doors Down lead singer. We got something going on, guys. Give me a second. Guess like Three Doors Down. The
Kryptonite, Superman.
Three Doors Down singer Brad Arnold reveals stage 4 cancer diagnosis.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys something. Three Doors Down, I was a team when they emerged, and I grew up listening to them, and I missed them at our Stampede a couple of years ago. Don't ask me why. Just don't ask, James. Don't ask. And Three Doors Down lead singer Brad Arnold revealed that he was recently diagnosed with stage 4 clear cell renal cancer, a type of kidney cancer. Arnold shared the news today in a video message posted across the band's social media. And I quote, "Hey everybody, it's Brad from Three Doors Down. I hope you're having a great day today. I got some not so good news for you today. So I've been sick for a couple weeks ago and then went to the hospital, got checked out. and had actually got diagnosed that I had clear cell renal cell carcinoma. That has reached, well, James, NETAST.
Type it in the private chat so I can.
I'm not gonna fiddle with it, James. That has spread to his lungs and in stage 4, and that's not really good. I'm not messing with it. It's giving me headache. Sorry. According to the National Cancer Institute, clear cell renal cell carcinoma, or CCRCC, is the most common type of kidney cancer, making up about 8% of all renal cell carcinoma cases. It gets its name from cells' clear bubble-like appearances under the microscope. That's sad. Arnold, who celebrated 9 years of sobriety in January, explained that 3 Downs will have canceled their upcoming tour dates in support of Creed on the Summer '99 trek due to his diagnosis. Despite the bad news, Arnold said he remains hopeful and is leaning on his faith in God during this time. Good man. Yeah, I love this. This is what I like right here. You know what? We serve a mighty God, and He can overcome anything. So I have no fear. I really sincerely am not scared of it at all. But it is going to force us to cancel our tour this summer, and we're sorry for that. I'd love for you to lift me up in prayer every chance you get, and I think it's time for me to maybe go listen to 3 Doors Down 2018 hit. It's not my time a little bit. There you go.
We just got something in the private chat. Eric, I mean, Dawson has to go soon.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, you're good. But you can leave the name here, and I can take that name. I can take that name.
Yeah, that's pretty sad news. I hope that they find some support from the fans and find some way to recover and to it's definitely not a good diagnosis.
3 Doors Down. I mean, I got Kryptonite. Oh, what's the other one? It's Not My Time. When I'm Gone. Here Without You. Oh, but I can't. Other ones, I can't figure that out. It's playing in my head. I just can't. Out with it.
Yeah, it's in our heads. You know, we know it's in our heads. Yeah, thank you for having me on today.
Yeah,
there was some good news at the Joe Perry project. I definitely enjoyed the Breakfast Club, and good show today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dawson.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here, man. Jorgen.
Hey, safe travels. Peace.
Peace.
Hi, Jorgen. How are you, sir? What's tripping in your world, sir?
Yeah, Jorgen was with me and Thrifty Tim yesterday when I was on his stream.
He sounds familiar. I don't think I'm familiar with that YouTuber.
You met Tim before. He's been on my streams a couple of times.
It's probably been a while. It's been a while. Sorry. My mind's a little frazzled.
I'm doing good, Jorgen.
We're good. We're rolling, my friend. We're rolling.
Yeah.
But that's just Alien Dawson. The aliens have picked up Dawson.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, those aliens made me get that Bon Jovi record. I'm sorry. Those aliens.
They're allegedly going to make Dawson buy tickets to that show today.
Hey, don't judge the aliens. They know what they're doing.
Perhaps they will. And I have news for you today. I forgot to say it before when I was doing all my reviews and stuff, but I've been inspired again today to do something that I know you want me to do, and I know Judah wants me to do this as well.
Well, what? It better be legal.
And I'm sure even Dave would want me to do it too.
What?
I'm calling the Fab Forum again tonight.
About time.
And this is what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to request a song, obviously. I'm going to ask a question about the song All Too Much, because I don't know what it is that he said, that George Harrison says at the beginning of the song. It sounds like Steal Your Mo or something. I want to know what exactly he's saying. And I'm going to tell him about my tickets to the Liverpool 4 in August that I got for my birthday.
That's gonna be fun for you, buddy.
And I think the song I'm going to request is either going to be Eleanor Rigby or It's Only a Northern Song.
Ooh. I'd probably say the second one.
Yeah, and it's only a northern song. I don't think a lot of people would request that. I like that song.
Well, pick something unique to play.
Yeah.
Something that people never will rarely hear. Yeah, I like that. I'm happy for you. You should go do that. You should do that.
Yeah. I'm really pumped up. Well, the line might be busy at the beginning, but as soon as it hits 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock my time, which will be 9 o'clock New York time, I'll grab it. I'll grab the phone, dial in right away so I can get in. I'll probably be sitting with my headphones here and hearing it in real time on the phone, hearing the show in one hand and the other. So I'll be like this, sitting here.
Oh, yeah. There was a, now that after I've mentioned something, I've read about it and I've been praying about it. I just forgot about it until now. Richie Sambora is hurt.
Ah.
He hurt his hand.
Oh, no.
I think he plays flag football, by the way, people. Did anybody know that? Richie Sambora plays flag football, and that's how he hurt his hand.
Oh. So I guess he can't play for a while.
Well, he actually played the guitar with that hand, though, at the Kentucky.
Wow.
Let me look at, I mean, based from what I heard, I'm like, that would hurt. Yeah, he caught a ball. Some guy gave him a touch right into a curb. He was completely swollen, the hand, and fractured his hand in 2 places. And he still played guitar, I think. Yeah, let's see. Let's get something a little bit more reliable here. Oh, let's see. I know there are a couple sources. I just want to pick a reliable one. Oh, let's go ahead and do. Oh, close people. Okay, so yeah, Richie Sambora fractured hand playing touch football days before Kentucky Derby. But get that, this is what I like about it. But rocked out anyway. He performed with his injured hand. I guess he isn't team. Funny, Jorgen. Funny.
Well, I know why he's making the joke, because Jorgen couldn't use his hand for a while.
That's true. Rich
That's why I get the joke.
Rocked out to the Kentucky Derby this year, but he was fighting through a serious injury. Just 1 week before his performance at the Derby Gala on May 2nd, Sambora, 65, fractured his hand during a game of touch football with his native New Jersey, where he's been staying as he cares for his mom, Joan. Oh, good for him. He cares for his mom. Good for him. Yeah, quote, he caught a ball, and some guy gave him a touch right into a curb. He was completely swollen, fractured his hand in 2 places. He'll undergo surgery next week. Still, Sambora commits. He commits, and he wasn't about to let his injury stop him from giving the people what they wanted. Despite over-the-top pain, the former Bon Jovi guitarist performed 4 of the band's classics, of which he co-wrote Living on the Prayer, It's My Life, I'll Be There For You, and Wanted Dead or Alive. He killed it. Richie just rocked the house. The fans were going nuts, the sources say. But he was in so much pain. When he told the doctor he was going to the Derby, the doctor said, "You're out of your mind." But he said, "See ya, I'm going." That's the kind of guy Richie is. He's a man of his word. Sambora, who released 5 singles last year, has been attending the Kentucky Derby for 11 years. And each year, he's made it. He's made it a point to give back. This year, he auctioned off a custom-designed guitar and lessons at a gala, which fetched $35,000. Good man. Proceeds went to numerous charities selected by the Brittle Charitable Foundation, including this year's primary beneficiary, Blessings in a Backpack, which mobilizes communities, individuals, and resources to provide food on the weekends for elementary school kids. Love it. Who might otherwise go hungry. The star has raised more than $700,000 for charity at the Derby over the last decade. Good man. Well, shout out goes to Richie Sambora for playing through the pain. So I'll give it that. I mean, even though he was in pain, he rocked the house. I'm like, good man. But I'm really a fan of that charity though, making sure the kids do not go hungry on the weekend. I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
Good man. But man, more power to Rich Sambora. I will keep him in my prayers. He's got surgery coming up. I'll be praying. Plus, he's also taking care of his mom, and that's very important because I'm there too with my mom and or both my parents for that matter. And it's a blessing, you know. They're still alive and breathing, and that's always a blessing. But yeah, that shows you how dedicated Sambora is as an artist. What do you think, James?
I like when they have a heart and they care about the fans and the world, you know?
Yeah, it makes a difference in my opinion.
I don't think Oasis would do something like that.
Well, him and Fight, yes, maybe there's hope.
Bon Jovi, he would do that.
Well, yeah, well, John Bon Jovi and his wife, they help the community. You know, Richie helps the community. Well, Alice Cooper and his wife Cheryl help the community. Steven Tyler helps the community.
Elvis did it too.
Yeah, I mean, they're not just rock stars; they're just regular people who have big hearts, just like the rest of us. And I think that's great.
Like some of his friends, like they would be on the street and be like, "Oh, I need a car. I wish I had a car." He'd go, "Here, take mine," and he'd throw them the keys, just like that. That's how Elvis was, you know. He just give it away.
I finished the coffee, but what I like is that through all the negativity in this world, there are people that are still bringing light to.
Mm-hmm.
They're not letting the negativity stop. The negativity within the society stop them for what they want to do. It's like people are still helping people, and that's by golly, I'm a fan of that. I'm a huge fan of that. It gives me hope. Hope as well. I mean, my church is very big on helping the community as well, and I love hearing.
Well, that's a good thing.
No, it's great. It's great, and you know, I enjoy helping people, and I'm just like with Rich with my mom. You know, I'm helping take care of her too, and you know, and both my parents to be exact, and I can relate with Richie on that level for sure. But I'm happy for him. I mean, I'm proud of him. I quite honestly, I don't know how he played through the pain. I honestly don't know. I don't think I could have done that, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he plays touch football, I'm like, that's actually pretty cool. Actually, I like, when's the last time I even saw people play touch football? I'm like, it's been a while, good while. But I'm like, well, at least he's having fun. I'm like, but I know, was it flag football is becoming a popular sport now, and I think they're trying to make it to an Olympic event now too.
Oh wow,
flag football. Believe it, people. I would love to play, but my elbows would not survive. I'll tell you guys that right now. My elbows would not survive that, for what it's worth. All right, James, are you ready, buddy? Because I got a jet.
All right. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Sorry, I'm looking at something here. I got a card show, 3:00, 2 hours after our stream on Friday.
Ooh.
All the cards, the Looney Tune cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be selling those. I got 2 people are interested, so we'll see how it goes.
The whole box?
I don't know. I know nothing. I won't know until I start the stream.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was a fun rip. I actually might get some more again. It was fun. All right, guys. Listen, thank you so much for. Sorry, my funky's flaring up. For joining, and thank you, Dawson, and everybody for participating, being here. James, thank you for being a great co-host.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And we are out of here, guys. So be good.
See you later, Jorgen.
How you working? Stay safe. Stay blessed. Keep punching. Be good in this world. There's so much negativity. I can't tell you how many negativity I saw this week in this house. So I'm just trying to stay positive through it. So be positive. Stay positive. Be blessed. And see you guys Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Keep rocking in the free world, people. We are out. We are out of